decided from maybe 16, 17 that I wanted to be a graphic designer, and tried to follow that through school and university, studying fine arts. And then when all my lecturers told me that I was better at photography, it kind of threw me a wee bit. So that's where I'm at now, because I ended up taking photography and I loved it, and the camera's an amazing tool, and to be able to use something like that to capture everyday things and to capture people and beauty and this world that we live in, it's actually an honour. So I guess that's how I got to where I am. The only person that I could think of was a lecturer who I had at university. She wasn't actually on staff, she was like a relief lecturer, and she came in and helped out from time to time, and she did a lot more commercial photography for herself. She was basically insanely candid about photography and what it means to be a photographer, and her attitude towards, I guess, the industry and what a creative is and what a photographer is and how you're seen as a person really inspired me, because I was like, you know what, she's pretty cool. My favourite project would be the one that I did in my 4th year of uni. It was named Tiki Tour. It was a postcard series of 100 images printed onto postcards that basically encompass what it is to be a New Zealander and what New Zealand is about and the everyday things that is New Zealand. My idea behind the project wasn't for it to be something touristy or something that outsiders could look at and be like, oh, that's beautiful, it's New Zealand, you know, like all of the advertisements kind of show. But I guess it was more about real New Zealand. And we do have beautiful parts, but for example, North Canterbury or anything like that, there's little towns with a wee pub on the side of the street and maybe the town pool that's owned by the school, but every person in town has a key and they'll use it on their holidays or things like that. It was that kind of aspect that I really wanted to capture. My dream job would be probably, at the moment, photographing for the Country Road Group. As I work for them in the creative team anyway, it's definitely something up there that I see the work that they do, and the people who are already on that team are phenomenal. They are so talented and everything that they produce is beautiful, and to be able to be on that team and work with them and have work out there where thousands, like probably millions of people see would just be the most amazing thing. I guess the biggest fear would be not achieving anything that I want to achieve. So, I mean, it's the same as a lot of people anyway, but I guess because I have dreams and I have plans for the future, and to not be able to do them would be probably the worst thing. There are a lot of people I'd want to work with. The only person that comes to mind completely is actually Ed Sheeran, and only because in the past I've thought about how amazing it would be to be his tour photographer, and it's not really something that I would necessarily want to do forever or I'd want to do as like a dream job or anything like that, but it's just something that would be so different from I think what I could do and what I might end up doing.